The 5,000 plus who attended Tallaght Stadium on Friday night were hoping for a 5-star display as Shamrock Rovers hosted Cork City. The big crowd wasn't to be disappointed.
Here's Joey O'Brien. Cork trying to press Rovers deep into their own half of the field. Lopez. This is McAniff. Oh, that's a mistake by McAniff. And here's Dalling. Oh, he couldn't keep his shot down. If he had, surely Cork City would have been ahead. Here's Stabana. Down the line to pick out Dylan McGlade. McGlade steps inside Lopez. Still McGlade. McGlade shoots. Oh, a nice tip over save by Alan Mannis. That was heading in. O'Brien. This is Jack Byrne all alone. Chance to swing across in. Oh, that's a mistake. Ball's gone straight to Graham Burke. And 1-0. Terrible defending. 33 minutes in. Graham Burke finds the bottom corner and Rovers are 1 up. Burke again. Rolls it out to his captain, Ronan Finn, who rolls it back into the area. Here's Burke! Oh, it's rolled into the back of the net. Bit of a toe poke. Doesn't matter. 3 minutes from half-time. Shamrock Rovers are 2-0 up. Some of the Cork City players finding it difficult to keep their footing at times. Here's Dalek. Now Lopez. Oh, that's a strong challenge by Deshant Darling. And he could be in trouble here. Yes, he is. A straight red card. And City on the stroke of half-time down to 10 men. Neil Ferrugia. Plenty of options for the Rovers. Here's Jack Byrne. Is it going in? Yes, it is. Liam Bosun got a hand to it. He couldn't keep it out. Here's Ferrugia. Oh, it's chance for Finn. Oh, good diving save from Bosun. Again was heading into the bottom corner. Good strike by Finn. Byrne. Again, the outlet ball on that left-hand side to pick out Ferrugia. Digs out across to the back post. Lands to the feet of Graham Burke. Burke! Oh, bottom corner. That's his hat-trick. 74 minutes. It may have taken a slight deflection of a defender on the way in, but Burke will claim it, and it's 4-0 Rovers. Cork City really are struggling to stem this hoops tide. Oh, deflected shot from Burke, and that's 5-0. 78 minutes gone. Well, the whole supporters looking for more goals. Graham Burke has got 4 of them. Here's a chance for a 5th. Well, it's been over 50 years since a Shamrock Rovers player scored 5 goals. And that was Mick Leach back in 1969. And Graham Burke has got his 5th and Rovers 6th. Going to be a comprehensive victory this for Shamrock Rovers against the 10 men of Cork City. There goes the final whistle. And it's finished. Shamrock Rovers 6, Cork City 0.
I think we had spells of possession without really opening them up, and they, on the break and the transition they were good. So we had to respect that and be ready for it. Look, when teams come to Tallaght, that's the game plan, so you have to be ready for that. But once the first goal went in, we completely settled and
Shamrock Rovers versus Dundalk. It's no secret, it's the game that produced what some are calling the goal of the century. But there was a whole lot more to admire too. Commentary from George Hamilton and Pat Penman.
This is Massey. That was Flores. Back with Massey again. Flores. Smith over there on that far side this time. Oh, flag has stayed down here, and Aaron Green's after it. And back comes Hoare, and it's Green. And he's missed it.
I did say a few minutes ago, George, that Dundalk really high up the pitch. Like to see was that. It must have been touch and go, but he won't get a better chance now. Here we'll see it. Ball's played down the side and made a good run. Hard to see from that angle, but he's got plenty of time, Aaron Green.
Jack Byrne. Byrne has found the run of Finn. And Ronan Finn turned in by Watts, and again. And Dylan Watts breaks the deadlock.
Yeah, it's nothing more than deserved. Rovers have been very, very good for the last 5 minutes. They pinned Dundalk in. Dundalk all over the place at the back. Too slack, too much space in behind them. Dylan Watts got 2 chances at that. Finish at the second attempt.
So Shamrock Rovers in the 20th minute take the lead. Shields on for Gannon. Early ball in there, and Scales puts it out for a corner.
Yeah, good response from Dundalk.
It's Duffy. Oh, what a goal! What a goal that is!
That's incredible strike. Absolutely wonder strike at the back post. The technique of that is unbelievable, George, because up over the shoulder, like you see, he has to get his knee over the ball, keeps it down, flies past Manners, brilliant finish. What a goal, what an equaliser. Like I said, he scored a brilliant goal last week. He's got a better one this week. That's 1 and 2 so far for goal of the season, but you won't go anywhere and see a better goal than that. It was a brilliant finish.
Flores. Duffy. Duffy again. And it's Sloggett. Gannon makes a dart up the right. Sloggett picking him out. Back again. Smart turn by Smith. Saved on the line by Grace. Here's Shields to win it back again. And Shields is just tripped by Jack Byrne. Free kick to Dundalk.
He got that dander up at the moment and thought that goal was giving him a great lift. Good play, wasn't it? Good feed from Cammy Smith. Gets himself on the half turn. Swivels, gets a strike away. Cleared off the line, but dangerous area for a free kick.
Stain Massey or Michael Duffy. Which is it to be? It's Michael Duffy. And Manus has to tip it over.
Yeah, it's a good height for Manus. He gets it by foot over the wall, dipping down, but Manus always comfortable, tips her over the bar.
Watts. And Sloggett was close to Byrne and means Dundalk on the ball back. It's Kelly again. Kelly looking for Hooban, he's through. Patrick Hooban. And Dundalk take the lead. 3 goals in 3 games from Patrick Hooban. Tough old station for him up the front here, but it was Sloggett who made it difficult for Byrne, and then this was the moment. Kelly saw the gap, threaded it through, Lopez caught out, Hooban's in behind the ball, and what a finish. What a finish.
You see him here, his touch, he's always comfortable. Looking for Manus, down he goes and he just dinks it over, and a fantastic finish from Hooban.
Byrne. And on to Gaffney. Gaffney, delicate little ball into Green. And cleared off the line by Boyle. And Byrne. And Dundalk breathe again.
Here we see the chance. Gaffney does brilliant, just stands it up to the back post. Aaron Green does everything right, heads it back across the goal. Great cover from Andy Boyle again.
Now 20 minutes to go. Still very much in this contest. Finn forces the corner.
Yeah, they're pushing at the moment, Rovers. They're on the front foot.
So here's the corner from Byrne. And this there! And it's Sabato Lopez!
Brilliant header from him. But again, a great ball from Jack Byrne. This time he just bent it out with his right foot. Just guided into that near post area. Lopez loses Chris Shields. A brilliant header into the corner.
Gaffney gets away from Shields. Finn available. This is Ronan Finn for McAneff. And back for Gaffney. Grace joining the attack now. It's Byrne. Byrne with the shots. Oh, yes! Jack Byrne finds his range. And Shamrock Rovers hit the front in the final 10 minutes.
Here we see it. Good little ball into it from Grace. Just feels Shields away and just shifts it again, and used to the Dundalk players, both centre halves, Hall and Boyle, just to bend it in between them, but too much space. Chris Shields would need to get through it to him. Can't give him that space. We have to give him credit. It's a brilliant finish from Jack Byrne.
Duffy leaving the throw to Sean Gannon, descended back to Chris Shields. But Shields has ridden that challenge, and it's Shields to put one in there at the back post. Oh,
what a header.
It was Lopez saving the day from Daniel Kelly.
Oh, what a header from Roberto Lopez. Brilliant ball. Great header back in, and Lopez, fantastic header. Here we see it's a great ball from Chris Shields to the back post. Headed back in. Just a tap in for Georgie Kelly, and Roberto Lopez. Brilliant header defensively. Great header from Lopez. Guides it away from goal.
And the last throw is this corner for Dundalk. And the header goes way wide. And the final whistle sounds, and Shamrock Rovers have finally got a league win at Tala over Dundalk. Only one in their last 10 home league games, but they've done it tonight and have laid down a marker. 4 out of 4 for Shamrock Rovers, top of the table on their own.
I said in November the cup win was important for us as a group to believe in big games, and when you look at last season, our head-to-heads against Dundalk, Bohs and Sligo were not good enough, and if we want to really compete, we got to improve them. And look, it's 4 games in, but we've beaten Bohs and obviously beaten Dundalk, so we've started on the right foot.
Most were expecting the meeting of top against bottom to be a fairly one-sided affair. League leaders Shamrock Rovers travelled to Sligo's showgrounds on Saturday, looking to keep their 100% record intact.
There's Greg Bulger. Bulger plays it into Liam Scales down the line. That's a fortunate ricochet there for Neil Ferrugia. Gaffney into Ferrugia again. Neil Ferrugia! Oh, he just missed the far post. Excellent move from Shamrock Rovers. Ferrugia, little look up to play it into Gaffney. First time ball, first time shot across the box. Didn't miss by much. Scales up to Gaffney, settled in well as Shamrock Rovers. Out to captain Ronan Finn. Finn faced by a couple of Sligo players. Into the Irish international Jack Byrne, spins well in the box, and 23 minutes in, Jack Byrne gives the visitors the lead. His 3rd league goal of the season in only the 5th game for Shamrock Rovers. Spun away from the Sligo defence so well and gave Ed McGinty in the Sligo goal absolutely no chance. Shamrock Rovers 1 up. Byrne tried to play the through ball to Aaron Green. It was intercepted. This is Will Seymour. Now Ronan Coughlin. Coughlin, bent and dipped in front of Alan Mannis, and Shamrock Rovers a little fortunate there that no Sligo player decided to run in after the ball after it bounced off Mannis's chest. Seymour. That's a good ball by Seymour. Options here for Sligo Rovers perhaps. David Cawley goes to ground, and referee Paul McLaughlin points to the spot. Ricardo Lopez guilty of taking down his man. Devers with the cross. Scales had slipped, and Cawley went to ground, and referee decided that's a penalty. So 4 minutes before half-time, a chance for Sligo Rovers to level things up. It's going to be Ronan Coughlin to take it. And he sends Manus the wrong way. And it's 1-1 at the showgrounds. Cool as you like penalty from Ronan Coughlin, sending Alan Manus diving away to his left-hand side. The ball went to his right, and it's 1-1. Remains at 1-1. Pitch has held up well despite all the rain in the Sligo area. Here's Jack Byrne. Plenty of room to move into. Jack Byrne's going to size up a shot. Jack Byrne! Oh, swinging away to his right-hand side. Ed McGinty relieved to see that go wide. Excellent effort from Byrne. Aaron McAniff. Ball across the area. It's not cleared very well. It's gone straight to Byrne again. Can't give the ball away to this man. Byrne going an awful long way. Jack Byrne. Oh, ricocheted off the defender, and looking enough from Sligo Rovers' point of view, he didn't get much power in the shot. But he got to the edge of the area, Jack Byrne, and it just nicked away off Seymour. Shamrock Rovers doing most of the pressing in the second half. Here's Liam Scales. There's a chance for McAniff. 14 minutes from time. Shamrock Rovers hit the front again. It was a lovely little layoff ball by the substitute Dylan Watts into the path of Aaron McAniff, and he hit it first time left-footed past McGinty, and it's Sligo 1, Shamrock Rovers 2. Here's Ferrugia. Finds himself and his side a throw on that far side. Republic of Ireland under-21 international will take his time. Shamrock Rovers in command of this game, heading for their 5th straight victory. Ferrugia take the throw, goes short to Watts. Watts goes along the byline, and here's Green, and Aaron Green scores against his former club and trots over this near side to put the palms out and say, how about that, to the Sligo Rovers supporters. Left-footed, roof of the net. Game over, you would think. Shamrock Rovers leading 3-1 now. Well, most of the Sligo Rovers supporters heading for home. Shamrock Rovers well in command here. Deep in injury time. This is Niall Morahan. Oh, that looks like a handball. Morahan! Oh, he scored! 3 minutes into added time. Muted celebrations. And Sligo pulled one back. It looks like it's going to be consolation only. Looked like a handball there, but referee decided it was accidental, and Morahan planted it past Manus to make it 3-2. One last chance, perhaps. Lopez heads it clear, and the referee Paul McLaughlin calls the end of the contest, and it's 5 out of 5 now for Shamrock Rovers. It finished Sligo Rovers 2, Shamrock Rovers 3.
Now it's the league leaders against Finn Harps. When the league ground to a halt in early March, Shamrock Rovers had yet to taste defeat. Could they pick up where they left off as they restarted their campaign at home to Finn Harps?
Ronan Finn just chips it forward for Aaron Green. He's been marked at the moment by Siddiqui, and second corner of the match for Shamrock Rovers in the 5th minute. Very strange atmosphere for the players to get used to. They have both teams gone through a series of friendlies. Lopez won't get to it this time. It's a good header out by Cogler, headed back in by McAniff. David Webster had to make contact with that, and the referee has given Shamrock Rovers a free kick. It's against Leo Donlan, and it's Ronan Finn who was caught a fraction late by Donlan. Mark Coyle is on the end of it, and Ronan Finn has to be the required distance away from the wall. There was a gap between Coyle and his defender, and Byrne takes the free kick, and there's the goal. Brilliant goal in the 7th minute. That's a stunner from Jack Byrne. That is an absolute beauty. From the moment the free kick was conceded by Leo Donlan after the foul on Ronan Finn, well, you always thought that this was a possibility. At the very least, he was going to be able to get it on target, and it was just that good distance out to be able to get it up over a very tall wall, in fairness, but it was beautifully struck by Jack Byrne. Harp's been put under decent pressure by the Shamrock Rovers front men, and that's a bit short, and they've turned it over. Here's an opportunity. Watts is through, and that's brilliant. It's 2-0. Dylan Watts for Shamrock Rovers. It's come in the 16th minute. Well, they were able to put the Finn Harps defenders under pressure and eventually force the turnover of possession, and the finish was a really tidy one in the end. Green stayed in the wide position. Jack Byrne. Ronan Finn is calling for it. The shot is drilled. That's a brilliant strike by Aaron McAneff. What a stunning goal that is in the 36th minute. That is a beautiful strike. 3-0. Well, that is a peach of a goal. Brilliant strike from Aaron McAneff. They don't mind how they score, what part of a player's body it goes in off. That's a good flick, and there could be a possibility here. They have scored, and it's Carl O'Sullivan for Finn Harps. They have a lifeline in the 39th minute of the first half. Carl O'Sullivan. Remember, in 5 matches last season, Finn Harps failed to score against Shamrock Rovers. Well, they have scored here in Tallaght. On its way, header from Ryan Connolly. That didn't work out for McAneff. There's no flag, and that is Ronan Finn's shot, and a brilliant save from Mark McGinley. McGinley was going the other way, and he was able to put it out of danger and save it with his right boot. Ronan Finn's shot. He thought that was goal number 4. The referee has had a glance at his watch, and there is the whistle for full time. Shamrock Rovers open up a 5-point lead at the top of the Premier Division of the SSE Airtricity League. A very professional and thorough job, and a thorough and deserved victory for Shamrock Rovers. They have beaten Finn Harps in Tallaght by 3-1.
The aim before the game was 3 points. We've gone and done that. I thought first half we were excellent. Second half we got a bit sloppy, and I think you could see the break had a bit of an effect in the second half. We were a bit awful, but I would have taken 3-1 and 3 points before the game, so delighted.
Very quiet opening to this game. That's a good cross, cleared away by Call. And Danny Lafferty, well, he pulled that across the face of goal, but a good effort from the Northern Ireland international, who's getting a good run in the Shamrock Rovers team. Owen Toll bursting forward. Joe Thompson. Figueira coming inside. Dangerous cross. Oh, it's gone in! Over the head of Lopez. Manas couldn't get down to save. And after 35 minutes, Derry City have the lead. It's Figueira. And he'd be the first to admit that that was a little lucky. Lopez got caught in no man's land, and it's Derry City 1, Shamrock Rovers 0. Farrugia and Burke coming on at half-time for Rovers, and they're certainly looking more sprightly. Great ball from Jack Byrne. Farrugia got on the wrong side, but it was Cherry down to make the save. Jack Malone caught. Neil Farrugia signed last year from UCD. Jack Byrne. Rovers looking quicker. Marshall setting up Gaffney, the other 2 substitutes. Williams with the header, and it's in off Horgan. Rovers have an equaliser. 78th minute. And the unfortunate Colm Horgan could do nothing about this after Williams got wrong side of Toll, and it went in off the former Cork City man to make it 1-1. Jack Byrne pulling the strings. Farrugia strong past Horgan, and that's a fine save. I think it was Gilchrist got the block in. Williams going close. Here come Rovers again. Jack Byrne, Graham Burke pinging around, and Lopez! 2 goals in 4 minutes, completely turning this game around. And Roberto Lopez with his 2nd goal of the season. Latching onto that loose ball after Derry City failed to clear Graham Burke's cross. Derry 1, Shamrock Rovers 2. Well, Derry City putting everything into attack now. They might as well go for it. And here's Figueira! Well, Manas got down to make the save, but Figueira will feel he should have done better after Horgan let it run through. Last chance for Derry City. Harkin with the header on, and it's told at the back post after the crossbar saved Shamrock Rovers. In it comes again. Lopez heads it away. Well, Derry City will feel they should be level at 2-2. Very unlucky not to score after Manas made a fine stop. Hamill with the corner, and it was Toll who was denied by the Northern Ireland international with a brilliant save. Stephen Bradley's side keeping it 100%, 7 wins from 7 now. Their best run since the mid-60s in the league. Figueira gave them a fright, but the unfortunate Horgan and the winner from Lopez. Final score, Derry City 1, Shamrock Rovers 2.
Whip forward. Green gets a little glance on. Here comes Perugia. Pulls back to the edge. They're queuing up here. It's Graham Burke. And strong hands at his near post from Brendan Clark. A stinging effort from Graham Burke. Clark stood strong and put the squeeze on him, but Rovers moving it well. And down the right-hand side goes Graham Burke. Perugia again wants it. And it's a huge switch of play for Burke. Lands it on the instep of Perugia. Has support there from McInnes. And inside is Byrne. Surveying his options. That's towards Graham Burke, who got there. Just couldn't generate enough power on the header. Tantalising ball in from Jack Byrne. Graham Burke got it on target, but in the end, a pretty comfortable save for Brendan Clark. These naturally gifted players on the pitch, Forrester and Byrne. McInnes. Oh, Burke has managed to keep it alive by toe poking it to Perugia. Options here, it comes out to the angle. It's Jack Byrne scurrying into space, gets his shot away. But there was a good block on that right at the death. And that's going to run for a corner. Sharp work again inside the St. Pat's penalty area by Jack Byrne. Dan Ward. Oh, good one for Birmingham. Experienced head back there, kept his composure, but then it's given away by Griffin. And Griffin has gone in on a tackle with Gary O'Neill. Play goes on, Ronan Finn. Couldn't put the cross where he wanted. Gary O'Neill has stayed down here. Joey O'Brien will put it out of play, but it was the challenge of Shane Griffin. And a yellow card, and that means red, because Griffin already booked in the first half. In a very difficult start to this second period, culminates in the red card for Shane Griffin. Benson looking for the switch out to that far side. He's giving it straight to Perugia though, and a chance to run at Feely here. Perugia going on, and he caught that one well. Brendan Clark spilled it, but had the chance to recover. Robbie Benson apologising for a loose pass that set Perugia on his way. Scales, Jack Byrne. All this time Dean Williams awaiting a ball to come in his direction. Wasn't too far away from him there. Diving to punch away was Clark. The piece is picked up by McInnes. Byrne, Scales. Here was Burke. No way through there. That particular path blocked off by Forrester. And look at the watch from Stephen Bradley. It'll tell him less than 3 minutes plus stoppage time. And Stephen O'Donnell, well, what he will make of this. That there's not been that breakthrough goal. Ward. Chris Forrester's running here. Capable of the spectacular, and Liam Scales is cynical and crude, but Well, from Scales' point of view, he wasn't going to let Forrester away there. It's a yellow card. Well, this would be the ultimate smash and grab if St. Pat's could find a winner here, deep into stoppage time. King steps up, curls it around the back, but the chance is wasted. And that comes the full-time whistle. It's a massive point in the circumstances for St. Patrick's Athletic, who move fourth in the table. Backs to the wall, 96 minutes in the end. It has ended St. Pat's 0, Shamrock Rovers 0.
Broken up by Gary Deegan, Shelbourne's captain. This has come straight to Jack Byrne. Oh, the early shot coming in from Graham Burke, but McCabe confident in dealing with it.
Yeah, and why not? Lovely ability. This is the time he takes on his right foot. He's normally strong on his left, but have a look at that. On target, works the goalkeeper. It's his first shot in anger.
The corner ends up with the ball rattling the upright, and that's another corner with a bit of relief from Shelbourne's defender Dan Byrne.
McKay's had to do really well here, hasn't he? It's come off a Shelbourne player. No one's really reacted, or it's actually come off O'Brien. He's gotten in ahead of it. McCabe does really well, stands up, just gets a strong hand down. But sloppy from Shelbourne, because that's something that you got to go head down. You can't be letting ball deliveries like that bounce in areas, especially within your 6-yard box. So that's a real warning to them.
So Jack Byrne again, a little shimmy, and then the corner swirled in. Shelbourne have dealt with this one. Back in there by Aaron McAneff, but McCabe well behind it. Green and Burke. Always available, Jack Byrne and Farrugia. Opportunity here, saved well by McCabe.
Graham Burke gets turned, never afraid to have a shot, and obviously McCabe, positional sense, very good.
O'Hanlon back for Deegan. And Poynton all the way across from Manus, stretches to make it his. Oh, he's lost it. And a chance. Oh, Dale Rooney couldn't believe his luck there. And Manus was stretching and lost it.
When it comes in and Poynton, Morris was actually roaring on him to put him in the box, and I thought it was the wrong option. You normally expect Alan Manus to come and take them, and unfortunately Dale Rooney just not composed enough, didn't realise the opportunity he has. It's on his left foot, just think it back into the area, that's all he has to do.
Georgie Poynton with this throw. Oh, Kilduff. Just fell nicely for him, caught it well, but Manus gave him nothing to shoot at, really.
Yeah, it's a long throw in. You can't let the ball, you know, especially can't let the centre forward turn like that in the box, and that could go anywhere. So
last chance of the half, and it's Shelbourne's. Shamrock Rovers frustrated throughout. Half time in Tala, Shamrock Rovers 0, Shelbourne 0. Shelbourne making their way forward, and that's a good ball for Kabaya. Chase Kabaya. Oh. Power and venom in that shot, just too high.
But once he gets his sights down, you can see it's a lovely little pass. He's nice touch, gets it out of his feet. He's got a great opportunity just to go across the keeper, you know, keep it low, maybe keep it on target. Snatches out a little bit. Young head, a little bit inexperienced, but there's certainly a warning sign for Rovers.
It's Graham Burke.
That red wall is just still there every time. Maybe an opportunity here for Shells or Rovers to get in behind them.
It's Green. Oh, fine stop. But the offside flag was up. McCabe wasn't to know that.
What a save this is, George. Absolutely fantastic. Probably when it's looking like Rovers are going to get in behind them. Good feet from Green, gets onto his right foot, gets the strike. He got a hell of a power on it, nice and low, but look at that for a strong hand from McCabe. Wonderful save. Again, the Shell's goalkeeper's positional sense has been excellent throughout this whole game.
We still had chances. I thought we still created a lot of chances. Graham's in the first half. I think Joey hits the post first half. We still created some chances, but like last week, we have to be ruthless in the final third and put one of them away.
Since the league resumed, Bohemians have emerged as the team doing most to challenge Shamrock Rovers' bid for a First League title since 2011. The litmus test came on Saturday afternoon when the sides met at Tallaght Stadium.
With those 4 straight league wins since the break, Bohemians have certainly stepped up to make this a real title race this season and the chance to go top today. Here is Danny Grant, pushed on the inside by Scales. Andre Wright arriving in supports. An effort well caught, well struck, but straight at Alan Manus. Certainly Danny Grant and Chris Twardek in the wide areas. Rovers will have to be aware of them today. Lay-off from Graham Burke. Here is Finn. Nudges it back out to his outside. Graham Burke once more. Backed up by McInnes. Here's Jack Byrne. All of those Rovers ball-playing midfielders getting on it early. And Burke, left-footed, dangerous looking cross over McGuinness, and Lyons always played it off Lafferty and in. It's an early breakthrough goal for Shamrock Rovers. And Danny Lafferty, a brace of goals to win the cup game against Cork City. Now a lead goal here after 4 minutes. Just the 5th goal in the league that Bohemians have conceded this year. That's a bit of a sloppy one. McGuinness had to wait to see if there would be a touch. Lyons played it off Lafferty. 1-0 Shamrock Rovers. Twardek. Lunny. Back out to Twardek again, who gets a kind break. And off he goes. Elusive runner. Twardek, there's the pull back, and here's Keith Buckley. Headed away by his one-time teammate Roberto Lopez. Lunny. Back out to Grant on this right-hand side, faced up by Lafferty. He stands his ground this time and wins Rovers the throw-in. Ward. Plenty of room on this right-hand side for Andy Lyons, and Grant again the target. Big defensive job ahead for Liam Scales today, but he's done well there. Looking for options down the line, he's target, but can't hit Aaron Green. Buckley picks it up right. Terry O'Neill right at his back. Back with Buckley again. He moved it well to that point, Bohemians, and they get a corner out of it as well. The Rovers have certainly reversed the trend in recent times after Bohs held sway in this fixture. They won the last 2 meetings of the club's last season, Shamrock Rovers, including the FAI Cup semi-final. And add to those Aaron Green's injury time goal settling matters at Dalymount Park back in February. Plus in front early here. But a corner to defend. And Keith Ward across to take it. Lunny there's a short option. Plenty of movement towards the back post. Ooh, and Liam Scales grabbed a fistful of a Bohemians jersey there. And Derek Tomney unmoved though. And Liam Scales, I think, got away with one here. Left of picture and right in front of Derek Tomney, who had an unobstructed view. That's a let-off for Shamrock Rovers. Lyons has that position now with the departure and the retirement of Derek Pender. Grant again down the right-hand side. He's left Lafferty in his way. Still going. Danny Grant around Lopez as well. Here's the pullback. Here comes JJ Lunny on his left foot as well. Couldn't keep it on target. What a chance for the equaliser for Bohemians. Sparkling win play from Danny Grant. Everyone attracted to him. Space on the outside. On the edge of the penalty area, Lunny couldn't make the most of it. McGuinness. And Lee Grace cannon that one off his own teammate McInnes. Twardek away from Finn. Here's Lunny. Shifts it on. Andy Lyons joining in. Rovers stepping away, and Lyons fancied a crack. Never really troubling Alan Manus though. Positive from the underage international right back. Confident to step in and have a go. Finn. And he gets it back again. Made up by Casey. He's managed to wriggle away, Finn, and still he goes. Ronan Finn. Little touch on that, and McGuinness had to react with Lafferty in there sniffing another goal for Rovers. With the persistence of Ronan Finn. Did really well in a tight situation, away from Casey, away from Ward. Nice ball back to him from Aaron Green. Lafferty just couldn't get a toe to it. Breslin. Into the feet of Keith Ward. Strong tackle coming in from Finn. And space here for Graham Burke. Faced up by Finnerty. Gets it on his left-hand side, Graham Burke. Oh, and his reaction suggests that wasn't a million miles away. Certainly had Stephen McGuinness interested. Shifted it away from Finnerty to find room to get his shot away. That was close. Well, is this winning run of Bohemians under real threat now? Casey looking to show his passing range. Fabulous ball that. Danny Grant takes it in his stride. Oh, a collision with Scales. And Bohemians almost to a man running to the referee, Derek Tumney, asking. Well, they had a shout in the first half, maybe even a bigger shout here. Well, let's have a look again. Nicked the ball through the legs of Scales, who didn't play the ball, but did Danny Grant run into him? Did Scales stand his ground, or did he step in and obstruct Danny Grant? Bohemians adamant they should have had a penalty. Mandrew, Bows need a little bit of magic. Throws it straight into the wall. Breslin hangs it up. Manas just for a moment thought about coming for it, away by Grace. Here's Dinny Corcoran. Oh, it fell to the right man. Dinny Corcoran hasn't seen much game time this season, but a goal scorer. Grace and Lopez between them got it away initially. Fell kindly for Dinny Corcoran. Well, that sensational shootout in the Europa League FAI Cup progression. AC Milan on the horizon. It's been a fabulous 2 weeks for Shamrock Rovers, and the victory here moves them 5 points clear with just 8 games to go. The only goal coming early on from Danny Lafferty, and it was enough to beat Bohemians by 1-0.
Yes, that mouth-watering tie against AC Milan is on the horizon, but on Saturday, Shamrock Rovers had to keep their eye on the main domestic prize when they visited Turner's Cross to take on Cork City.
Danny Lafferty will be the one who will take it. Back to Byrne. Planting it in the penalty area. Green has scored. Opening goal of the match comes after 17 minutes. Beautiful ball played into the penalty area there from that quick throw, and Aaron Green was onto it in a shot. Shamrock Rovers take the lead. Back in again to Jack Byrne. Might just favour Aaron Green here. Came off Deshaun Dowling's head initially, and they're appealing for a handball. Referee doesn't give it. Certainly the referee decided that if it did touch a Cork City hand, it wasn't intentional. They may look to have been hopelessly out of sort and very much dominated by the Dublin opponent, but at 1-0 you never know. Burke pulling it back, looking for the comfort of a second goal before the break. Lafferty coming onto it, and there is that second goal, and it's Green again. 43 minutes gone in the match, and Shamrock Rovers have a second goal. Well, it was a lovely move, sweet move. That ball played precisely onto the head of Aaron Green, and he's in for another one, his 4th of the season. Ronan Finn. Rovers tinkering around the edges. That's Lafferty, and he's scored in the past against Cork in the Cup, and he was looking for something there. It's got to be a goal kick. But so much of the threat has come around the perimeter there of the penalty area. Not an awful lot of players making runs through from the centre. Lafferty pulled back as far as Byrne. In for Green. For Burke. Tight space. Almost impossible angle. Watts working it. Striking it. Coming off Hurley, who didn't know anything about it. And the goalkeeper able to bring some measure of calmness to all of that. Comfortably played in front of Green. Able to take a return. Finally there is a challenge in from Garroyd Morrissey to win it. Came off Jake O'Brien. Graham Burke, what a shot off the foot of the upright. It should have been 3. It was a superb strike that time by Graham Burke, the man who got 5 when the teams met in February. Just out of luck. Rovers set to extend their lead at the top of the table from Bohemians. Jack Byrne. Ferrugia. Oh, that is a third. Neil Ferrugia. "89 minutes gone, and once again Cork City carved open, and the man who has just come on in the last 5 minutes or so, Neil Ferrugia, with an absolute beauty. 3-0 to Shamrock Rovers, and fully deserving of that. Whipped in here, Manus comes, claims superbly, and the referee blows the final whistle, and Shamrock Rovers have come to Turner's Cross, and they have easily seen off the challenge of Neil Fenn's Cork City. 3 goals in all. The final score at Turner's Cross reads Cork City 0, Shamrock Rovers 3.
Yeah, I was delighted. I felt we dominated the game from start to finish. I thought the players were excellent. The tempo they played at, both in and out of possession, was really good. I know we scored 3, which we're delighted with, and we don't concede, but we could have got a few more as well. You know, I think Graham missed the post 2 or 3 times, so overall delighted with the performance.
That's excellent from the young Subawali, who has done really well since coming into the side, since the resumption. Oh, but a chance here for Green! Oh, yes! Just when Waterford thought they were getting into it, Shamrock Rovers have gone ahead. And it's that man, Aaron Green. 41 minutes gone. Blasting his shot past Brian Murphy. An emphatic finish from Green, his 5th of the league campaign. And what a finish. Just given half a chance. So the corner from Jack Byrne. And the header from Lopez doubles the advantage. 2 goals in 2 minutes for the Hoops. And at last they have found a way past this stout Waterford defence. That's a fine header from Roberto Lopez. I was saying earlier, he pops up to score, and he's done it again. His 4th of the season. Well, the man from the Cape Verde Islands, or Crumlin, whichever you prefer. Corner kicks. And Lopez and Grace have come forward again for this one. Good pace on it from Byrne, and it's in! And it's Grace this time. Waterford ball watching. Rovers sweeping into a 3-0 lead right on the stroke of half-time. Green, Lopez and Grace, the 3 amigos, making it Shamrock Rovers 3, Waterford 0. And Jack Byrne with another assist. The pace on the corner was perfect. The accuracy was excellent, and Grace with an nth time Waterford get it away. Ronan Finn happy to take the throw in. O'Brien. Finn with space to get the cross in. And at the back it's Byrne! Well, they didn't score directly from the corner this time, but they recycled well. And Jack Byrne was there at the far post to make it Shamrock Rovers 4, Waterford 0. Brian Murphy furious with his defence. Waterford moving to the halfway line with their heads down and absolutely stung by this goal machine that Shamrock Rovers are on this night. Paul Martin are still at the club, and of those, Martin is on the bench. O'Connor is the only starter. Bone injured. Fitzgerald also on the bench. Here comes Shamrock Rovers again. Burke. Oh, it's too easy. 5-0. Graham Burke gets his first goal since that 5-goal blast against Cork City in February. And Shamrock Rovers have a full house, 5-0 to them. And we've still got more than half an hour to go. Well, this is really good for the goal difference, which is already superior. Graham Burke, 27 to the kick. The birthday boy. Now Coote. And Wilson. Dangerous pullback. O'Connor! And they've got one back. Consolation for Waterford. Beautifully taken by Michael O'Connor for his third of the season. 67th minute. It's Shamrock Rovers 5, Waterford 1. Well, what a feast of goals we've had in the Tallaght Stadium tonight. Not often you see a player as fed up as Michael O'Connor looks, having just scored a goal, but in the second part of the first half. But once that first goal went in, they were always on their way. And now here goes Jack Byrne. Oh, great ball through. And Williams is onside, and it's through the legs of Brian Murphy. And Dean Williams gets his first goal of the campaign. Top scorer with the under-17s in 2017, top scorer with the under-19s in 2018. And now at last, a goal in the Premier Division of the Airtricity League. Jack Byrne with another assist. Beautifully finished by the youngster.
Shamrock Rovers went to Oriel Park at the weekend, hoping to come away with 3 points and one hand on that league winners' trophy. Dundalk had to balance their league pride with the prospect of another Europa League dream.
Chris Shields is there, a thump one towards Adua. And he's decided to take Grace on a bit of a run. Adua with Grace in chase. Adua still. Oh! Manus to the rescue as David McMillan came storming through. And that was the pace we were talking about.
Yeah, great piece of play as well there. And Adua has done exceptionally well. And, you know, Macmillan just didn't get enough on it. And McManus, wrong-footed, got back. But I think it was more pace and it was a goal.
Ronan Finn. Switching wings to Farrugia. Back with McInnes. And now Byrne. And Byrne for Burke. And Burke for Finn. And Finn drilled in there. A chance for Byrne. And it's made it. Jack Byrne has broken the deadlock despite the best efforts of Chris Shields. Shamrock Rovers take the lead in the 36th minute.
You see it here. Look, he's waiting. Burke is. Finn puts the ball back. He's held back. Jack Byrne misses the first one. Maybe call it a dummy. Say the keeper's unlucky, you could have got to it and all that, but again, look, it's come the right hand side, ball knocked back, Byrne mishits it, then mishits the second one as well, to be fair, and gets a lucky break, and they're one up on the balance of play to deserve to be there.
Finn and Burke, and the header away is by Boyle, and it's gone out for the corner to Shamrock Rovers. So here's Byrne's corner. Oh, it's in again. And Shamrock Rovers have 2 goals in 5 minutes.
Great corner kick. I mean, the pace in the ball is fantastic. I mean, it's come in from, and like, it's just a pleasure to head that. And it's gone to the back post. It's got a little deflection going in.
Byrne, nutmeg there and patching. Now it's with Finn and Green against Dummigan. And the corner is the decision of the assistant referee. And here's the corner from Jack Byrne. Penalty.
Had to be.
And a yellow card into the bargain.
Can't have any complaints. I mean, look, you can see he's got a run in him. There's the thing, and there's the push. But I mean, the 3 lads coming up, O'Brien, Scales and Grace, they're discussing walking up the pitch, so they know what they're going to do.
So it's Aaron McInnes from the spot, and it's 3. So 8 crucial minutes at the end of the first half, and The destination of the league title this season may well have been decided. And the first touch there for Adodokun. And first touch for Kavanagh. And Shields troubled by Jack Byrne. Keeper out of his goal. Jack Byrne makes it 4.
Stop. That's just quality. That's quality. I'm sorry, that's just quality. I mean, he's out-muscled Chris Shields. He's taken it around the keeper and he's put it in for an impossible angle. He's made that his. Look, taking it outside the keeper, left leg, impossible angle. All you can say is that's just different class.
And that's the last action of the game. 3 more points for Shamrock Rovers as Dundalk slip now 18 points behind the team who look certain now to take their title on a night when Dundalk's team selection seemed to acknowledge the inevitable. 3 points for Shamrock Rovers, consolidation at the top of the table, and next weekend it could be all but up for Dundalk if it isn't already in that situation. Final score at Oriel Park tonight: Dundalk 0, Shamrock Rovers 4.
Yeah, delighted, because we came up here with a game plan to go and press them and play, and I thought we did that in patches. We were very, very good, and what was most pleasing was we took our chances, because we do create a lot of chances and we know we need to be ruthless, so delighted that we got the 4 goal.
No one has beaten Shamrock Rovers at Tala Stadium this season. Well, no one but AC Milan. Could Sligo Rovers dent the Hoops' domestic dominance on Friday? Commentary comes from George Hamilton and Pat Fenlon.
Farrugia and Green. He picked out Finn. Oh, and McGinty's lost it, and Ronan Finn gives Sligo Rovers the lead. Did I say Sligo Rovers? It's the goalkeeper of Sligo Rovers who's given Shamrock Rovers the lead.
Yeah, he's devastated, the goalkeeper. It's one of them as a goalkeeper. They've all had him, I'm sure. Comfortable strike. Ronan Finn's in acres of space. I don't know how he ends up in here from that position. Not tracked by the centre half. Should have went and got tight to him. Ball's rolled into him on the volley into the goalkeeper. Nice and easy. Throw your cap on it, but unfortunately slips through his arms. But there's got to be more pressure on the ball. Aaron Green does well and picks out Ronan Finn, but you got to go and get tighter to him. Can't let him get swivelled and turned. Poor mistake, the goalkeeper. I don't need to tell him. It's one of them. You feel sorry for him, but he should deal with that a lot better than he has, obviously.
Back with Scales. O'Neill. Careful by Shamrock Rovers to ensure possession is retained. Jack Byrne. Then the angle ball in there. Oh, chance here for Shamrock Rovers, and it's 2. And it's Graham Burke. What a ball.
Oh, it was a fabulous ball. It was a great build-up play. They never got frustrated, Rovers. Sligo, a lot of people behind the ball, but again, you can't let this man get his head up and pick out a pass. You can't pick out a better pass. Right on his toe. Brilliant ball. Here we see it. Get pressure on the ball. Young midfielder got to learn that, to go and put pressure on the ball, particularly when you're playing the players of the calibre of Jack Byrne. But inch perfect pass. Good touch from Graham Burke, and he finishes really, really well. But the good thing for Rovers there, they could have got frustrated. They didn't. Sligo had a good shape about him, but they waited. Got Jack Byrne on the ball. Picked out a wonderful pass for Burke.
Burke. Perugia. Back with Burke again. Byrne. Oh, they worked that so well. And it's Jack Byrne who finishes it off. And finishes off Sligo Rovers, you feel.
Yeah, absolutely. Great play again down the left-hand side. Good link-up play with Farrugia. Good ball into feet, and again Burke just rolls it into Jack Byrne, takes it out of his feet with first touch, plants it in with his left. Great finish. Farrugia rolls it in to Graham Burke, and he picks out Jack Byrne. He's aware. Great run off the shoulder of the midfielder. Calm finish. Very, very good goal again, Rovers.
Oh, given away to Green. And Green for Marshall, who's got pace here, the pace to take on Buckley, and it's Reece Marshall, and there's the 4th. And Shamrock Rovers, through Dylan Watts, make it 4-0.
Yeah, it was unselfish from Marshall. Like you say, they broke away, robbed the ball in the middle of the pitch, sprung an attack down the right hand side, and he gets his head up. Marshall, 2 players in the box. Watts
again, maybe the goalkeeper can do better, but good play from Marshall. Buckley looks like he's pulled up with an injury, he just squares it, could have went himself, hits the target, and Watson gets a goal for himself, only on the park. Yeah, in cruise control at the moment, Rovers, and cantering to the league title at the moment, scoring goals for fun, defensively very, very solid, and no stopping them at the moment.
Yes, they needed 8 points to secure the title, their first since 2011 when they went into this game. They've got 3 of them and now need just 5. Final score: Shamrock Rovers 4, Sligo Rovers 0.
I'm delighted with the 4-0 because they're a dangerous team. I think they showed that in patches. Yeah, delighted with the clean sheet and the 4 goals.
No player during the game today who'll avoid that, you would suspect. So it's Watts, right-footed corner, outswinger. And it's flicked on by Liam Scales. Aaron Green is on the second ball here. And a chance for Green. Dean Williams off the crossbar. And it's Joey O'Brien who scored for Shamrock Rovers. To Aaron Green, who would like to shoot here if he can. But instead he's found Max Murphy. Bit of space down the left-hand side, inside on his natural right foot. Max Murphy, it's 2-0 to Shamrock Rovers. What a moment for the young man home from Stoke City. We mentioned his strength on both feet. He's coming on his natural right foot.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome 18 times the league champions of Ireland, Shamrock Rovers! Yes.
Here in Tala. Burke is coming short. Lafferty. Oh, the shot. Well, at least we got a shot on somewhere near the goal, but here he is again. Lafferty's ball is a poor one. The goal is open, it's wide open. And it just nicked away off Lopez for a corner. Well, what a mix-up that was in the shot from Finn into his path, but he just couldn't control it. And here's Burke again. Burke. McAniff. Back to Burke again. Oh, he's scratched it off the post. Back to Byrne. Byrne, what's he going to do here? He has a shot. Oh, it's come off his own man. Eventually, Cherry hacks it clear. He's struggled a little bit to keep it in play, and then he's given the ball away. There's Hamill with the shot. Follow-up shot by the substitute, Bruna. Ryan Burke. Saw Finn coming up alongside him on the right-hand side. Supplies it, though, to Byrne, who in turn picks out McAniff on that far side. This is promising for Shamrock Rovers. McAniff! Oh, he just couldn't bend it around the post. Players back the records with 10. Finn has joined Byrne and Burke for this free. In fact, he's stepped away now. It's either left or right here. It's going to be Burke, I think. Burke's going to take it. Oh, what a goal. Peter Cherry rooted to the spot. His 9th goal of the season. And it comes in the 57th minute. As casual as you like. Left-footed. It fairly screamed into the back of the net. And Shamrock Rovers take the lead. Shamrock Rovers 1, Derry City 0. And he gets the congratulations. And he becomes Shamrock Rovers' leading goal scorer in the league this season. And he points So somebody in the very small crowd on that far side at the end of it, but Burke or Byrne? Fancy Burke again, wouldn't you? Here comes Burke, and it ricochets away off the end of the wall, and Watts with a follow-up shot drags it wide. Shamrock Rovers leading by 1-0. That's a giveaway ball by Dunwoody. Chance for Shamrock Rovers to break. It's 3 against 2 here. Here's Green. McAniff is joining him. Here's Green. 2-0. And they're home and hosed. Aaron Green with his 6th league goal of the season, having come on as a sub. Nice crisp finish into the bottom corner. And Shamrock Rovers are going to extend their unbeaten run and extend their lead at the top of the SSE Electricity League Premier Division to 11 points tonight. Derry City now still very much in that relegation promotion mix and will remain on 19 points. But that was a nice finish composed by Green to make it 2-0.
Shelbourne started the day on the same number of points as Derry City, but with an inferior goal difference. They too faced the threat of the playoff and faced the new league champions Shamrock Rovers, a difficult prospect even at Tulka Park.
Now Byrne. Simple pass through the ball. Kavanagh, maybe a chance for Aaron Green here. Green, good save. It's come out to McAniff. And that's a great block as it goes behind for a corner. Dale Rooney getting his body in the way to deny what looked like being a first goal for the Rovers. Kilduff, good flick on, looking for Shepherd. Jack Byrne getting the better of Deegan. And Byrne should have the pace to get away from the Shelbourne skipper. And it's Byrne! Oh, what a goal! The stuff of champions. Leaving Deegan for dead. Jack Byrne firing in his 9th goal of the campaign to put Shamrock Rovers ahead in the 22nd minute. Here's Reece Marshall trying to turn Alex O'Hanlon inside out. Maybe a chance here for Jack Byrne. Flicked it in towards Burke, but that's good defending by Shelbourne. Watts wide to Kavanagh. Good delivery! And it's there! It's 2. Aaron Green coming in at the near post, his 7th of the year, and brilliantly finished by the striker. And Shamrock Rovers surely now on the way to their 15th win of the season, as Shelbourne face down the barrel of the gun, the playoff gun. And that hit the back of Aaron McAniff, and it was almost a goal back. Alex Chetner on the end of that. Oscar Brennan clears it away to Dobbs. Deegan, good ball over the top for Chetner to chase, and he's got pace. Just managed to keep it in. McAniff scampering back. That's a great cross. Dobbs! Oh, he looked certain to score. But he bounced it over the bar. The best move we've seen from Shelbourne in the whole game. Shelbourne looking for a goal to get them back in the game. Deegan was coming in on the edge of the box, but it's Burke who got there first. Very good pass inside towards McAniff, but I'm afraid that's the end of Gary Deegan's night. Deegan picked up his 2nd yellow of the match, and he's off. So that was a late challenge, a really nasty challenge indeed by Dan Byrne, and that's really caused a consternation on the Shamrock Rovers dugout. There was a few choice words of reaction. I think it might have been Stephen McPhail who got the yellow card there, and a red card indeed on what was supposed to be a night of celebration for Shamrock Rovers. I think Stephen Bradley is the one who's been asked to leave the dugout. And history being made by Shamrock Rovers. Their 18th title, 10 years since their last triumph in the league, and they've won it again here. Stephen Bradley and his coaching staff, what a job they've done, keeping their team hungry, keeping them successful. and they've done it. They've gone through the whole season, 18 matches unbeaten domestically since September last year, and the final score here in Tolka Park: Shelburne 0, Shamrock Rovers 2.
You can just walk straight up if there's no medals. Just walk straight up. All of us. Ha ha ha!